Rising Star works on your energy centers to clear those out.
The Rising Star modality
is unlike anything I think anyone's ever seen.
I have witnessed people's life changed in a way I would never believe to be possible.
It's funny because I used to think you could think away your problems if you had enough perspective on the lesson behind them that you could release the emotion and the pain around them. What I've learned is that there's an energetic experience that accelerates that healing, and that's the Rising Star system.
My life changed with it. That's what I can tell you.
I was always like this, like a horse. the horse is going around and you start open up and up and up.
I believe that we all have access to our own higher wisdom or inner wisdom. And what's amazing about the Rising Star is that it allows a communication from your waking consciousness to that higher or deeper wisdom.
I work at a rehab center in Malibu where people have not been exposed to energy work before, and sometimes we do a Rising Star session and they're usually really surprised by it and blown away.
What happens in this modality is that anything can happen. So you just never know how that healing is going to take place. You know, people will come to you and say, oh, I have arthritis, or oh, I have this knee pain, or and I ask them to try and forget about what they're hoping to receive so that they can be open to get what the healing can offer them, because it can offer them what they need the most.
The energy goes exactly where it needs to go. All I have to do is get out of the way and allow the energy to do the work.
I was not familiar with healing modalities before any of this, so I don't really come from that perspective of knowing the terminology or anything like that. The first one I got, I remember leaving and feeling so grounded, and that might not be a term that people really understand, but it was the feeling of just, my feet were just planted into the earth so deep. It was the feeling of being connected to everything around you. I remember walking into a store and you just can't help but smile at people around you, and I'm sure some of them think you're kind of nuts or whatever. Why is this person smiling at me?
It's just such a beautiful modality, and I feel so honored and privileged to be able to facilitate it.
You're going to heal, and by healing yourself, you're healing the people around you. Because with love, you can do anything.
I love myself more, and as I love myself more, I draw more people into my life that love me as I am.
We don't have to be pretty in our lifetimes.
We don't?
All we have to be is who ourselves.
And that's really all I've ever wanted, is to be who I am, love myself, and have other people love me. And that's it. So there you go.
You don't have to think about it. You don't have to even know it's happening. You don't have to analyze it. You just have to be willing to be present.
It's a beautiful, amazing gift.
It is God's grace coming to meet you where you are. That's what I, can say in very few sentences.
I'm really happy to share this with other people.
I'm sharing this with the world as much as I can. And I'm grateful for life, and for life, and for life. Thank you.